We are live. Good morning, dearest viewers. We're back with another stream, only this time we're on some Apex Legends here. We'll be going through a couple different games, trying to figure out what we're gonna be streaming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we we talked after the latest Halo Infinite announcement and decided out of disgust that we've decided to show how terrible I am at other games. Um, and so it'll be a good time, hopefully for everybody here to just listen to me cry and groan and all that good stuff like that. So
Nah, you'll
hope
do
you guys
great,
are here
man.
for you guys are good here for a good time, not a not an impressive time.
Oh man, it'll go just fine. No worries. We're totally gonna win this thing.
I was looking at my stats for this game last night, and yeah, I have 0 kills. So let's go.
Let's go. Um, but yeah, man, like, uh, crap, what was I gonna say? I hope everybody had an amazing Labor Day. Did you do anything fun?
You know, I didn't. I decided to be boring, and there was an opportunity for overtime at my work, so I just worked yesterday and there was like nothing happening at all because the industry I work in, like nothing happens on Labor Day, but they were like, hey, we need people anyways, and I'm like, okay, fine, pay me double time to do nothing.
Yeah.
So um but other than that, just no, nothing at all really.
That's cool.
What about you? You guys get up to anything crazy?
Not really. Like the, well, my my dad invited me to go dirt biking, but I was so tired and didn't end up getting up. So I basically like just fell back asleep and slept in and ended up playing Battlefield 2042 because my brother convinced me to buy that game. It's actually pretty
Mm,
fun now that it's actually fixed. Um, and then we went over and swam at my parents' house because they have an above ground pool and ate pizza and just that sort of kind of stuff. So nothing
sick.
too fancy, but fun enough. But yeah, no, but dude, man, Halo has gotten a lot of backlash the last couple of days. Have you gone through everything?
Yeah, man. um I haven't really been on Twitter so much, but on Halo forums and then on Reddit. Oh my gosh. Man, things have been freaking wild. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been crazy. The amount of people that are like, yeah, 343 needs to be completely fired, clean house, all that stuff. And like to be fair, like one thing, well, we'll probably talk about it here a little bit, but there's there's been some really good opinions that I felt like were constructive, and some really like not so good opinions that maybe weren't as constructive. But I think the general consensus was that the announcement that was made was definitely not good.
yeah. No, dude, like I a lot of people have gone that whole entire thing of, fire 343 and what have you. But like I don't know, for me I'm just more of like why haven't we heard things from, higher ups or like really trying to make it right or anything like that? Because I just think it's ridiculous that we have to wait till March for another season. And I know they're trying to hold us over with like this 32 battle pass and whatever, but it really felt like something that was already supposed to be a thing. I mean, like looking back on it and it being like, oh yeah, the battle passes were supposed to be like 120 tiers, but they're only 100 now. And I'm like, so you took the rewards away and you're putting them in this new battle pass, even though you're planning on selling them to us? That's kind of, sketch, but okay. Um, and
Especially when there's
then,
so much like paid content. It's like, did you just take away 20 levels so that way you guys could put more in the store? You know?
yeah, right. Jeez, what is going on? Can we not get in a duos match? We'll have to do a trios. Um, but yeah, and then their latest trailer. Does the marketing team just not care anymore?
Well, this was kind of a point that somebody made kind of to that and what you were saying about leadership. So somebody pointed this out because I watched, so I was just curious because I was like, what is like, because I know that there's been a lot of talk about 343 like having problems retaining talent and like kind of like their model for retaining talent isn't really been that great, with like contractors rather than like straight up employees and them like, letting those contracts expire and then they have to hire all these brand new people and all that stuff like that. And so um like, that doesn't sound good by its own. But then I was just like reading and listening to some things about just like how it's like just like the life of a developer basically, like what that's like. And man, it sounds like it sucks, man. Like,
Yeah.
I was listening, for example, about some experiences that people had during the development of Halo 2. And if you know anything about that, like Halo 2, that whole development cycle was probably one of the worst development cycles for like the devs and
Hmm.
everyone else involved in like video game history. It was terrible. Like people's marriages got destroyed from that game. Like people
Yeah.
slept under their desks. Like uh, scrapping the game, like game features last minute. I mean, it was even worse than the development of the original Halo game. It was just really, really
Yeah.
rough. Um, but basically, the gist of what I learned was that it's really not the developer's fault for why things are happening the way it was, and it was actually a pretty cowardly move on 343's part to make the devs kind of make that announcement,
Yeah.
um, rather than like the leadership team or whatever that was, and so
Hmm.
it's yeah, I just thought it was interesting that perspective because I hadn't even thought about like hey like give the devs like some slack because this wasn't really their decision nor like really like their baby, like
Yeah.
they're not really getting the support or the like the manpower they need or anything like that. And so anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like
No.
poor leadership more or less is what's continuing to make this not work out very well. If that makes sense.
Yeah. No.
Is what I got from what I was reading.
I think that totally makes sense. Like, I don't know, man. Like, once again, like, just exactly what you're saying. The very fact of, like, oh my gosh, we're gonna die. Oh
Oh,
no.
yep.
Haha, dang it.
Woohoo! Nice.
Oh, that was straight into the fire.
Yeah, no kidding. My gosh, that was rough. Hey, I still got still got an achievement, baby.
Let's go.
I survived for a minute and 4 seconds. I'm so proud of myself.
Nice. But yeah, no, it was. I really just can't believe that we haven't like heard anything from the higher ups, and I mean, there's just been so much news lately that I'm just like I sent you that video that was about like that split screen, like you
Yeah.
can glitch into it. So it's in, once again I'm sitting here like, so we have stuff that is done or might be a little bit buggy, but it's been scrapped. Like, we really need announcements that are like actually gonna tell us what's going on, because honestly it just feels like we're just sitting here like, are you just lying to us? Like, I mean,
No,
it's, sorry, go ahead.
no. Like honestly, like I think that's been one of the things that has been really like making waves the most. I mean, yeah, like the season being delayed and all that stuff like that is a big deal, but like the amount of like I don't know, apparent disdain that they've had. Sorry, I keep forgetting you have to like say ready for this game. Um,
No, you're okay.
uh, the amount of disdain they've had for the community, just like basically completely canceling split screen has been, I think, one of the biggest sources of ire that I've personally seen. And then the fact, like you were saying, like that actually like almost pretty much works. Like I saw a post last night where somebody um not only got co-op to work, but they had a split screen 4-person co-op running on campaign, and it was working just fine for the most part. Yeah, it's like, what the heck, guys?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, dude, like, I just don't even know what to say about it. I mean, like, I was kind of talking about this with you the other day, where um we were talking about like the bandit rifle and the fact that it had been like completely textured and like playable, and one of their tiers in the video was that Halo's a competitive game. It's always been competitive, and I'm kind of sitting there like, so like, is it just the fact that you have a bunch of stuff done, but it isn't like balanced to the point where it can be competitive, that you're not releasing it? Is that why we have to wait till March? Is because, quote unquote, it's not competitive enough because there can be, essentially, like, it's a power weapon and they want to balance it more, or they want to like gameplay the maps more so they can change a bunch of stuff up so it's more competitive. And it just seems like more and more when we get into Halo Infinite, it's like, yeah, this is a competitive game, and I'm just kind of like, nobody wants it to be competitive though. Like, remember when they made all those changes to like the Infinite campaign, and they're all like, we're all sitting there like, why did you change that? Like,
Oh,
we
with like the
don't get
tank
it.
gun and like being able to fly the Pelican and stuff.
Yeah, like,
No, so that's actually a question I wanted to ask you because, I don't know if I sent you that tweet by like that ex-Bungie developer that commented on that. Basically the gist of it was if I didn't send it to you, the ex-Bungie guy was like commenting on 343 saying like, hey, like this is a really competitive game, and he basically was like, that was never our intention when we made Halo.
mhm,
And like this was supposed to be a party shooter, and so we like on purpose kept the mechanics more simple than other like FPS titles at the time.
mhm,
Stuff like that. But what I want to ask you specifically, because you've been playing Halo for a lot longer than I have online, especially,
mhm.
like, it's like, is the competitive scene in Halo like really that big? Like, is that like a really big part of Halo that I just am unaware of? Because when they said that
Mhm.
to me, like, I've played a little bit of ranked, but like mostly just social games because I don't feel like sweating every single time I play a match.
Yeah.
uh, I don't know. I was curious about your opinion on that.
My opinion on that, I think not. Like, sure, there's always been what is it, HCS and all that sort of kind of thing. Like, I think since Halo 2, I think it got really big with Halo 3, but that was kind of a side effect of the game being so much fun. Because, like, honestly, like, playing online, it was just something that, like, you got on with your buddies. That's really what Xbox Live was, is that you got on with your buddies and you just had some fun, and you played the weird matches that, like, people, like, forged together. I mean, like, we played games like Juggernaut and, like, just Infection and a bunch of party games, and that was always my favorite thing to do. And anybody that you talk to is like, you know, we love these kind of games. We don't really care about the, you know, BR starts or, like, you know, BXBing or whatever. Sure, there was people that got into it, but that was never a huge part of Halo's identity. It was like a small fraction of people, and then everybody else just kind of build their own maps with Forge and, like, played race and was trying not to fall off the map and just stuff like that. Like, to hear them say that Halo's competitive is just like, do you not understand what people want out of a Halo game and why it's been so popular?
Beginning ring countdown.
See, that's a lot of I think other people, like, I've read online, like, their opinion as well. It's just like, just that, like, that's kind of like the most egregious thing with this, is that, like, 343 really just does not understand what they have. And so
oh my gosh.
yeah.
Please take a shot. Nope. But yeah, no, like, that's my opinion about it.
Oh my gosh.
You really thought we were gonna have a nice, relaxing couple of games. We're gonna be able to talk about a lot of stuff, and now it's just like, just death.
No, I gotta get these controls down. Hold on.
Okay.
Here, I'm not ready though.
I mean, worst case scenario, we move to something else, right?
No, this is good. I just have to, like, I detest having to toggle anything, and so all the oh, I see. All the controls for this game, at least for PC, comes, like, with toggle as default, and that is
Yeah.
very annoying for me.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
No, and then, so let's see what we were talking about. Like, them not really knowing what the game is, and, like, honestly, like, I can really see that's the case. You know, especially with this decision to cancel split screen. Like, I really didn't realize how much of, like, a big issue that was, because I've always played it on PC, which obviously doesn't do split screen.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, like, there is just a giant outrage over that. It's so, I don't know, I just feel like the fact that they were so callous about that position really didn't do them any favors, and somebody was talking about that specifically, like, this is a studio that really needed some trust back.
Yeah.
really badly, and this was not the announcement to do that.
Yeah, no.
This
mean-
might be a good place to land.
Once again, we're like a
Hold your
year,
breath if you have to breathe.
almost a year. It'll be a year in November that this game's been out. And everybody's kind of just running out of patience with it, because we're just like, oh, we just gotta wait until this long or this long, and it's not. And we've told ourselves that so many times, but we're getting to that point that it's just like, you know, can we really wait for this game to be done?
I got some materials for us. Yay!
There's somebody somewhere here pretty good.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
I just need a gun, so I'm gonna be running around for a second. Okay, here we go.
The ring isn't very close. 45 seconds.
All right, let's do this thing.
Leader appointed.
New kill leader? Interesting.
I mean, when you play MCC, what do you usually play, Fizzy?
I usually play, I hardly ever play multiplayer actually on MCC.
Mhm.
So I usually play, just campaign of something or firefight, but.
Evo shield here.
And that's kind of the thing for me is that kind of with that it was like a lot of the announcement felt like it was pretty bad for other people and stuff like that in that regard. And so
Mm-hmm.
for me it didn't affect me as much because I really only play multiplayer with you. I don't really play with anybody else. But but at the same time that's just crazy all the announcement that they kind of bungled.
Yeah.
Attention. Beginning ring
Heads up,
countdown.
grenade. Taking damage over here.
Taken down.
Touch their out. Give me my shields to recharge.
Target down.
Oh, we're doing pretty good now.
I am repairing my.
Tossing thermite.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Reloading.
Oh, somebody picking somebody up?
Showing thermite grenade.
I'm down.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Showing some cover for my brothers. Come on, brother. Jimmy's got your back. Reloading.
I owe you one, beautiful.
Where's their last boy?
Giving my shields a recharge.
Oh, Fizzy, did you not grab that blue shield that was up here?
Oh, I've got one. Wait, no, you're talking about the EVA. Sorry.
Yeah.
Black mark. Alternator here.
Taking fire.
Oh,
No good.
dang it.
I've been down, brother.
I cracked him. Freaking course. Okay.
The kill leader tried to take what's ours. They should have known better.
But I feel like that's a whole entire thing in itself, like what you were saying. I mean, you're a firefight slash, campaign player. So
Interesting.
where is that experience, for you, essentially? Like, I know that we had, like, a pretty decent campaign, but, like, there's no firefight options or anything along those lines.
Even the campaign stuff, though, I mean, the fact that you can't, at this point, there's still that issue with not being able to go back and replay missions. Like
Mhm.
I've wanted to restart the campaign a couple of times, like in the last like week or so, just because I'm like, hey, I really want to replay this because it was actually pretty decent. But like um, without the option of being able to go back and replay missions, like I really don't want to go back and like redo all of like the achievement based stuff, like going to.
I need help.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Oh no.
Ay, caramba, yeah, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Do you not have
Yep,
any
I'm dead.
heals?
I use them all. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
dead.
okay. It's okay, man. We can back out if you want to.
Well, the only thing is that she has your, I don't know what they call it in this game, your pickup thing or whatever. So,
Yeah, but I'm not gonna just sit here and play without you if there's no chance of it. So let's go ahead and back out.
but you're the one streaming though. I mean, they're not watching my screen.
Hey, I'm watching your screen until you die.
Fair enough. No, so like between that and then I don't know. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that particular thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things where I really thought that we were going to get, you know, the better Halo Infinite. That, like, with this game, like, I was like, oh yeah, they're just gonna need a little bit more time, and then we're gonna have, like, the greatest, like, Halo game. Well, not like the greatest Halo game, but they've figured out really what they need to do with it, so we'll all be on the same page. And
All right, pal. Let's go change your life.
but it hasn't really felt like that, because I felt like that after 4 and 5 being kind of like really meh. It would have been like, oh yeah, the third time's a charm. They figured out what the community wants and what they need to do to really make the community happy. I mean, even with like the core gameplay of Halo Infinite, it's like been, oh, this is great. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with this, and it feels fair for the most part, except for those couple of times when it's like, I got shot through a wall.
Yeah, that was another thing that somebody mentioned is like the lack of just the addressing desync and server issues that was in this announcement. Like, I know they said quality of life announcements, but that could mean anything,
Yeah.
Marked my next location.
So yeah, and the other thing that somebody pointed out is, there's a little asterisk in that announcement that said, subject to change, so like we might not even get anything that they talked about at all
Yeah.
when they said that we were going to. So
Yeah, no, that's the number one thing. Just like the subject to change. It's like, so it's just never gonna happen then.
Next ring's far. Do not get caught outside of it.
And I don't know about you, but like I'm not really looking forward to waiting another year before the game actually gets good.
Thank you.
I'm under fire. Recharging shields. Material secured.
First blood.
what?
Right there, I'm getting shot.
Oh my gosh. I'm wasting all my ammo on nothing here.
I've got like 18 rounds.
Oh, crap. Did you find him?
Yeah, he's over here.
Delivering care package.
Is he finishing you?
Package coming in.
Yeah. Or nope.
Shield.
I got you.
Let me help you. I downed an adversary.
If you want to finish him to get your shields back up.
Repairing
Out of light
damages.
ammo.
Shield here. Level 3.
Dang.
Oh,
Oh, and I'm dead again. Yeah, they're all over here, dude.
Reloading. Throwing an arc star.
Throwing frag.
I'm thinking. The circuit. Hold on. Let me help you.
let's see if I can get you up. They're coming up.
Taking a knee.
I'm coming up, so you better get this party started.
Recharging shields.
What's my next location?
All of this down.
My attention is needed elsewhere.
Jeez, dude, I just need more ammo at this point.
I feel you. Oh, I am completely out of ammo.
Okay, well, let's disengage and run up here.
Let's go that way.
Level 2.
I don't... Okay, so we have friends over that way,
Let's go here.
but
Cozy.
let's... Oh, we have friends here.
Enemy spotted.
Reloading. I downed an adversary. Fence in position. Circuit broken. Someone else is here. Enemy very close.
Yeah, just grab what you need. I'm gonna get in a fight here in a second.
I'm thinking. Anyone passes through here? We'll know.
Oh, we're gonna have to push out. Okay.
Target acquired here.
Jeez, my pylons just are not working.
Finding them.
Reloading.
Oh my gosh. Let's go.
I'm helping.
You are now the kill leader.
Strong focus. Well done. Heal.
Oh,
Oh crap.
y'all should probably just leave.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
Cannot escape the weakness of your predecessors.
I'm gonna wait till you expire, and then I'm gonna grab your card.
I have their banner. We can restore the circuits.
Okay. Whew.
Healing.
Taking a minute to heal up.
Hopefully I have enough heals for this.
Long walk to the next ring.
Okay. You still there, Fizzy?
It's raining
Yep.
replicators.
Okay. Apparently, I just needed a couple warm-up rounds.
Nice.
Repairing damages.
Okay.
A tear to give us an edge.
Taking a moment to heal up.
Healing. I've come prepared with a mobile respawn beacon.
Oh, okay.
Calling down a respawn beacon.
Let's see if we can't find you some different stuff here.
Hellstar here.
Oh, that's right. So did you actually see the Yappening trailer?
I have not.
Ring closes in a minute.
It's essentially the same as the
Shield cell here.
Another elimination.
excuse me.
Bye-bye.
The same as the Lone Wolves trailer, but
Rings
like
nearby. 45 seconds
it's
until it
honestly
closes.
kind of worse.
How could that be worse?
Do not slow me down.
Because it doesn't say anything about cosmetics or anything like that. It's just like
Here.
it shows off some of the cosmetics, but it doesn't say anything about them.
Havoc rifle here.
So there's
Wow,
no
that sounds terrible.
yeah. Like it literally shows like an armor coating and a couple weapon coatings and then like a kill effect, but there's nothing that's like it's gonna have like an event pass or anything like that. It's just straight up like, so like what exactly is happening here? Like, are we gonna have to pay for stuff? Like, can we get a little bit more information on that maybe?
You're outside terrain. Get going.
But I don't know, man. It just feels like they've given up. Like especially like the marketing team now, which I don't really blame them because it sounds like the marketing team and then like the developers don't really talk to each other.
Care package coming in.
Putting up a heat
I mean, we kind of saw that with the fact of like the Tenrai event when they're all like, yeah, this is what you're gonna get from the Tenrai event, and they're all like, no, that's premium cosmetics, and they had to change the battle pass.
Jeez, did they really do that?
Yeah.
Death box there.
What are you doing?
got heals. Taking a knee.
Do you want a med kit?
Medkit here.
Death box there.
They're sending a rep.
Healing up. Give me a second.
Enemy here.
Okay, Ash, we can go get him.
Started an enemy's shield. Enemy
Oh.
down.
Wow, okay. I'm a little bit nervous about this, but let's go do it.
Reloading.
I'm gonna pop this here.
Shush now. No more stones. Reload. That was the last one. Just topping up my shield.
There's somebody else healing. Oh crap.
Cut down an enemy.
Who else is rezzing?
Firing.
Reloading.
Not too far. Frag out.
Ah! I got one of them.
And we'll be
Oh my gosh.
The has been shut down.
Nice work, brother.
Fever shield here. Level 3.
Taking
That was a big oof.
Battery here.
10
Yeah, alright.
seconds. The ring is close.
Yeah, I just had a sliver of health left.
Body shield here. Level 4. Heat shield here.
Oh, we need to get moving. Crap.
Real shield. Level 4.
Your package coming in.
Staring through reality.
Are you doing okay on hills and stuff?
I think so.
Okay, we got friends up here.
Spotted an enemy.
Perfection. Healing.
And people off to our right, too, I think. Or that might just be you stepping.
Yeah, I'm down in the canyon, so or down on the riverbed, I guess technically.
Spoken.
Got one? Oh, crap. Woo!
That was the last one. Bye bye, squad.
No good. I've been down.
Bound by my hand. Enemy down. Reloading.
Oh, crap. I'm coming.
There's 2 people down here.
Target close.
Tossing an arc drop. 1 minute. Finish the spell.
Oh, crap.
Hold on. Let me help you.
Please. Oh my gosh. That went way bad.
Hey, we actually made it to like the end of a round. So,
Yeah. Not too shabby. Ugh. Okay. Man, what was I gonna say? We got cut up in that game pretty hardcore, so. But yeah, man, like, nobody really knows what's going on with this Yappening event, and we're just kind of like, we'll see what happens later today. Or do you think you're gonna play it, or do you think you've just kind of sworn off Infinite at this point?
no, I'll end up playing it. Just to see what's going on, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
They're not gonna know what hit 'em.
I guess this kind of leads to a question, like, do you still want to stream Infinite, or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down.
Okay.
This is your champion.
Yeah, I think what would be a good idea is maybe to do Infinite on Thursdays, and then we try and find another game that we both enjoy for Tuesdays, so it's just not like something that comes like super boring essentially.
Master. Trust me. I know the ring best.
Or what are your thoughts on it as my
You didn't
co-streamer?
smuggle any food in, did you?
No, whatever you want to do sounds good to me.
Okay. Oh, wasn't there like a
I think
like
it's
a
an idea.
dwarf mining game you wanted to try?
Oh, Deep Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that's pretty fun.
Does that cost money on PC or is it free?
It costs money, but it's not that expensive.
Okay. Oh, we can keep looking, or whatever you want to try, man.
Well, Ted, it wasn't us.
Enemy touchdown, hear me? Damage upon me. Battling the enemy. I crossed the zone.
I downed an enemy.
I downed a hostile. I have fallen.
Oh, thank you so much.
Reloading.
Recharging my shield.
I was not having fun there.
Here, level 2.
Taking a moment to heal.
Cosmetics in this game are fun.
What's that, sorry?
So the cosmetics in this game are fun.
Yeah, no. I really like the cosmetics.
Taking a moment to heal. Careful. Kill leader.
And I also like the fact of the,
Moment to recharge my shields. We are inside the ring. Good faith.
whatchamacallit,
Sliding over there.
the Apex packs, where just kind of like,
Target over there.
you know, you just get stuff by playing the game, like just random stuff. I know it's kind of like gambling, kind of like what EA does, but
Target spot.
I felt like it's been a lot better than,
Healing my
you know,
wounds.
Battlefront 2 or whatever.
So I've heard.
Care package on high. Favor from the gods.
Even though that's probably not that hard to be better than Battlefront 2 was at the beginning of its inception.
Scanning the area.
I don't know how I want to play this.
Throwing an arc star.
Not like that.
Recharging.
Getting shot. Reloading. Hostile close. I'm down.
Hold on. Let me help you.
I'm gonna get shot. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Nope.
Hostile on squad.
You can pick one of us up if you wanted to.
Shields.
Never mind. Oh,
Time's not over yet.
come on, small brain, strong spirit. You can do this. Easy. Aww. Nope.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He was doing so good though. Have you ever played any scary games?
Yeah.
What is your favorite spooky game?
Oh, it's been probably at least a decade, so I don't know.
What's the last spooky game that you remember playing?
Played the remake of Resident Evil, the first one, I want to say it was.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Yeah, that's something that I really want to do is play some fun spooky games during the months of the spooky season.
Takes you.
We'll have to find one that we can play together. I don't even know which ones like are even cross-platform.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe that's something that we can do like a weekend as well. Just maybe do some couch streaming.
Takes you. I'd be super down. Honestly, I really would.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll just have to find one that's good. Because the last one that I played was Soma. And it's more of like a psychological horror more than anything. Like, it's really good, but
I'm ecstatic to
I'm not
finish.
sure if it's like the funnest thing to really stream.
Don't be fooled.
Another one that I've done is Alien Isolation. Have you played that one?
Nuh-uh.
Challenges, you better
It's
watch
a
out for
lot
me.
of jump scares and stuff like that, so like it keeps you on your toes.
Nice.
This is your champion. You know what I look like. Come find me.
I'm the jump master. Don't look so shocked.
But I've heard that the Resident Evil franchise is pretty fun. I just I haven't played a single game. Would you
Yeah,
rec-
I'm kind of. I never. I wasn't really in a position to play a lot of games when I was like
I think we should
younger,
land here.
and so
when you were a wee lad?
yeah, and
Can
so.
beat the view from up
The
here.
funny thing is I have this super nice PC, but I end up playing like old games because I'm playing the games that I never got to play
Mm-hmm.
back in the day. So it's kind of a weird thing, I guess.
No, I totally get you, man. I mean, we're still playing Halo, which is a game that I played when I was a kid. And then,
Beginning ring countdown.
let's see, what else? I mean, I have a freaking Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the first one downloaded onto my Xbox Series X, so,
The pressure is exhilarating.
yeah. And I mean, I played Fallout 4 for the first time last year too, so I'm still playing some old games on my brand new console here. I just feel like there hasn't been a lot to really keep up with like older games. I just feel like older games have a lot more charm to them and a lot more love poured into them.
New kill leader appointed.
There's a new
I
kill leader.
agree.
Have I asked you what your favorite game is of all time?
I don't think so, and I actually don't know what to tell you when it comes to that. Like,
I could use that.
yeah, I feel like I'm being extremely boring in this stream, but I honestly, like, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Do you have a game that you feel like you would just randomly like just pop in, like if you were feeling down or just really wanted to play games that day?
Merci, Dr. Caustic.
Right now, it's definitely Stellaris.
Care packages
Um,
the Delta in our favor.
Stellaris. I don't know if I've played
That-
that game. What's it about?
It's a good one. It's just like basically like a universe building thing where like you get like an empire and you get to like choose like your empire's civics and ethics and stuff, and then you build fleets and you do a bunch of other stuff like that. If you ever heard of like Paradox Game Studios, kind of like their bread and butter,
Oh.
stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's a pretty fun game. It's kind of the game I play when I just want to chill
Yeah,
and just do something like that.
I gotcha.
Kill leader eliminated.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
I mean, to be
What is-
fair, I don't know
Backpack
what
here.
I would
Level 2.
probably say. I think if I had a gun to my head and I had to tell somebody what is my favorite game, I honestly would probably just say Halo Reach.
See, and that's a pretty good one, man. Honestly, you can't go wrong there.
There is a new kill leader.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Reach is Reach is
Sure they don't
Reach
sneak
is
up
a
on us.
great game.
R301 here.
I think I was telling you this yesterday, but part of that Master Chief Collection update they added the bandana skull
Yeah.
to Reach, and like that makes that game like almost too easy. Like seriously, like you become so OP because you can literally get like a freaking power weapon every freaking match. Like I breezed through that game playing it that way. It was insane.
Shield battery here.
Oh, man. I remember playing that game on Legendary. And just dying all the time to like the freaking one-hit melees from the elites and stuff.
I feel like
Bless
that
you.
game is. Oh, thank you. I feel like that game is the least forgiving when it comes to melees with elites. Because,
No,
like, at least with, like, Spartan 2s, it kind of makes sense why you can just run up on a dude like that. But, like, Spartan 3s are not as strong, and so.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
To feel a little disrespectful. Disrespected, I guess.
Variable for the
Yeah.
lab rats.
No, for sure.
What do Phoenix kids do in this game? Oh, never mind, I see it. Let's switch that out. That.
Another variable for the
Yeah.
lab rats.
Trying to think what other games I kind of just play randomly from like childhood or what my favorite games are. I don't know.
See, I played a lot of like RPGs, so like Witcher, Dragon Age, Knights of the Old Republic, Fable,
Merci, Dr.
Fallout. Played a lot of things.
Another gas trap.
I've been meaning to get around to playing The Witcher. Everybody says it's really
It's-
good.
It's fun. It's just a classic like RPG game based on like a pretty good, like honestly, like a pretty solid world building, you know.
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, it's fun, honestly.
Here's that charge
Yeah.
in the air. We're inside the ring.
No, and I know that I'm pretty lame when it comes to games, because my childhood and stuff like that, I've always just played games that I can play with other people. So I've never really gone out of my way to play, RPGs and that sort of kind of thing until now.
Nice.
So, like I said, my first Fallout game was Fallout 4. Well, technically I played 3 for like 2 seconds, but like actually going through and playing the whole entire thing, it was 4. And
Another eliminated champion.
I've started to play, more single player games. We have
I
people up
spotted an
there.
enemy.
Trap set. And waiting.
The new,
The circuit is complete.
quote unquote new,
Laying fences.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was really fun, and I really enjoyed that.
Deploying to them.
Creating zones of destruction. Cracked an enemy shield.
Oh, nice.
They're probably going around the rock.
Yeah.
Spotted a grenade.
Are you pushing up? I'll come with you. Just give me a second.
Taking fire, brothers.
Oh,
No good. I've been
wow, I suck at this game.
I broke an enemy shield.
Ow. Hey, that's mine. Oh my gosh, I'm just sucking so bad.
Reloading.
Ugh. I tried. But yeah, no man, this game has quite a learning curve, so don't even worry about it. But we'll try something different. Maybe we will start doing Fortnite. I mean, I'm sure you're a little bit more comfortable with Fortnite than you are Apex, right?
Honestly, the games feel the same to me.
Okay. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, I'm down either way. Honestly, I'm not here to be good. I'm just here to have fun.
Yeah, no. Oh man, we're at that 9:30 point. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we leave?
No, just hope everybody has a great week, and just any Green Day fans out there, just waking up when September ends. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Oh, you guys have fun. Not too much fun, or else I'll be jealous. Hope you all had a great Labor Day, and we hope that something will happen with Halo, but we'll see if that ever happens, and we'll keep you posted as we try new games. Have a good one.
Thanks, see you, everybody.